Hi guys, it's Belle here. Welcome back to my channel. And finally, I can say welcome back to another renovation. Today we are going to renovate Rock Ridge Canyon. I personally think this name doesn't fit at all. But apparently in the lot description they say, if peace and quiet appeals to you, the Rock Ridge Canyon is perfect. Nestled up against Glimmerbrook's towering boulders, this quaint location is sure to give any spellcaster the silence they need to practice and study to hone their magical prowess. So apparently the name is not so bad, but I don't know, it's just not my thing. So let's have a look. This is the entrance hall. It's very bare, so I decided to go for a different decoration style this time. I decided to make the walls white with patterns. I also decided to decorate it for Halloween, although Halloween is over, because when you watch this video, when it comes out, it's November 2nd, but I was building it during Spooktober, so to me it makes perfect sense. So you always see how it looked before and what I did with it. I always like to add some different stuff to make it a bit cozier. This room is not so bad. At least there are several pieces of furniture. It's a sort of a lounge room that they have here, but I mean, it's a house for a lot of people, and I wanted to give them a proper living room. And has everything that they need, a fireplace, and the theme here is not only white and black but also purple. Purple is an important color in this build, and I love how it turned out. We also have the pipe organ from the vampire pack. Here is just to show you how around this lounge room there was a sort of a strange corridor with nothing on it. So I decided to change the layout a little bit. I never change the layout outside, but sometimes I do change it in the house itself. So what I did was I made it different. I gave them a bigger living room, and they still have these arches, they still have places, but it's bigger. And I also made the bathroom bigger. I like how it turned out. I tried to use as much items as I was able to from Realm of Magic, but I also used vampire items or other items. But I love the pack items we got with Realm of Magic, and I love how the bathroom turns out. I wanted to make it very white on purpose. So here you can see a little glimpse at the kitchen. I especially love how the kitchen turned out. This is their kitchen. Minerva is fuming here because she got electrocuted. She went out and got hit by lightning. So this is my kitchen. There are a lot of objects, but it makes it cozy. I used the new counters from the pack. I always try with shelves and with other decoration to make it a little bit more lived in. I also love how I did it with the curtains. It makes it look really open and bright. They have a lot of space to cook, but there are still decorations everywhere that I carefully selected to go with the theme. Here you don't only have orange as some pops of color, but not only purple, as pops of color, but also orange. But in the other rooms it is mostly purple that I chose. Here you can see their living room, and I changed this room into a dining room because I wanted them to have a proper dining room when they are celebrating something, or just when I want to have a meal in the family. Because there is Minerva, her daughter Gemma, and her son Daryl and his fiancée Emilia. So here is the first floor. Just when you come up the stairs, you have a place there too in the computer. So I wanted to have this differently. You will see how I didn't really add a computer there because they have all a computer in their room. I just added some furniture, and I think this is another part just of the hall, and I made it a bit differently. I'm using the same decors a bit everywhere, the same wallpaper, the same flooring, because I wanted it to be like looking the same. Here it is a bit modern. You will see that the reason is that there is the room of our youngest daughter Gemma. She's a teen, and that's her room. It is miserable, so I wanted to create something much better. It is still the spooky theme. It is still a bit the theme of the house, but it's way more modern because she didn't like all the old-fashioned stuff. So she decided that she wanted to have a more modern look in her room, a more edgy look. And she also has her bed a bit separated from the rest, which I often do and I like. And I just created something with a desk there. So her room is a bit different than the other rooms. And this is Minerva's room, and I wanted to make it very classy. Minerva has the least decorative items in her room. She likes to have more space than the others. It just fits her personality, but I think it's very classy, and I really love how it turned out, and I really would like to know, what do you think? I mean, it's not different to make it look better because these rooms are horrible. I mean, you saw what was inside. So she doesn't have a fitness equipment, but she has a meditation possibility. And there where her bed is, here, just her bed, I put some nightstands, some lights and mirrors, of course. And she also has a fireplace in her room. And here you can also see that they made it much more cozier. She even has a sofa, a couch to sit on, and of course the computer. And this is just how it looks a bit in a hallway, and the bathroom that is on the first floor. And I made it look a little bigger. I also changed a bit of the layout on the first floor, and I changed the bathroom. I added a bit more purple in here, but I really like it. And they have a bathtub, of course. There are no windows, which is a bit of a shame, but it's inside the rooms. So that's what it looks like from above. And I think now this is the third room. So here was the bedroom too, but I decided that the spellcaster family most certainly needs a room for their cauldron where they can do their magic and their rituals. So I decided to create a purple room. It is a bit difficult with the proportions in the Sims because some objects are too big, some objects are too small, some rooms are way too high, so I had to make it look okay. But I like this room. You can change the colors. I just made the lights purple. And this is the top floor, and I gave the top floor entirely to Daryl and his fiance. So they have their separate apartment. They have an office space, and they can also paint there. And I think that turned out great also with the window inside of the room. I think you can make a lot of stuff with the different decoration types that we have. And here you can see how the room looked like. I don't know what this room was supposed to be honest, because there was no bedroom and nothing. And this is also the bathroom they had. So no, this is a no-go. I gave them a big bedroom with a separate lounge place where they have the fireplace. I also used the windows from the Realm of Magic game pack. And they also have a cat. I'm not sure if you can see him on the pictures, and their bed is a bit separated, and they have a TV, and of course they would watch a TV. You can see the TV here playing some Sims 3 stuff. Also in that room, same color scheme, but I still try to give every room a special feeling. And this is really the top floor for them. I really like it. I have a very big bathroom, they have a bathtub, they have a shower, they of course have a toilet and 2 sinks. And this is also a bit more modern because Daryl is a young adult and Emilia is a young adult too. So that's the look they got. I didn't really play test it, but I really want to play in that house because I prefer it the way it is now. And last but not least, I will show you a bit what I did around the house. So for example, we have a sort of a little greenhouse I made, but it's an open greenhouse. Here the entrance, I decorated it for Halloween, so we have the trick or treat ball. Of course they have several fireplaces in the house, so we need to have that wood outside. And this is just another entrance. I also gave them a fence around it. I put some pumpkin carving stations outside. Of course you can change that. And they also have a little cemetery because the Charms are living in Glimmerbrook for a very long time, so they have their own cemetery, of course with some fog, and it looks best at night. You will see that in a bit. Yeah, this is the end. I hope you like this renovation. I really had a lot of fun with it. I especially made it a bit spookier than usual. Here you can see the cemetery by night. And yeah, that's it. So I totally forgot to say that I made a day in the life of this family, or I hope I didn't say it in the beginning. So you can check that out. It's on the top right corner of this video and also on the end card. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. Let me know what you think of my renovation, and I hope you have a wonderful time, a wonderful month of November. Take care guys. Bye. See you in my next video. Bye bye.